Peaceful. Peaceful, weirdly. Peaceful. I just have to say it. I've started writing a book. I know I've got the three priorities. So I'm going to sell this to you that it's okay, and hopefully it's going to be okay. So I've started writing a book, even though I've got my priorities as the rig, scaling the business, and then social media to give literally my rendition or my journey of what it takes to go from start to end. Well, start and it never ends, I guess, but from zero to stadiums, and to really vibrate the planet in a new way. So those are my three goals for this year. Well, really, it's for this year, but in general, they are the most important things for me right now. And I said that I would not do anything else. I am going through a lot personally from reading books, from my whole crisis, and from dealing with all this pain and sorrow and just huge panic and anxiety. And I'm learning to feel and be vulnerable to feel. I think it started, if I really look back on when I made this first video of this new series where I said, look, I'm going to do this every day from here on in, which was now 4 months ago-ish, roughly, maybe 3. And in it, I've learnt to be me, whoever that is, and me as a period of time, as who I am right now. And in that, I've realized that who I am is okay. I was the only person that was resisting letting me be me. And in everything that's happened with my partner and everything that's ex-partner, I'm not talking about it. I'm learning how to feel, how to experience love, if you were here yesterday. And this book is different. It came out of the blue. It came out of the blue because I was not expecting to write a book. I have 2 other books planned at some point in my life when they're ready. I know the exact books, I know what the topics are, and I'm in constant looking out for information and observing on how to create the best book on those 2 topics. But this book is different. This book is a fiction book. Is that right? No. It's a true story, but it's not designed to make a difference, though it may still make a difference. But this book was just going to be my heart and soul poured out onto pages. And I tried to stop it. I've tried to stop it for several days now. I cannot stop it, which means it must come out. So I'm surrendering. When I go surrendering, I am just accepting that it needs to come out, and I'm letting the book take me. In a weird way, I'm letting the book take me until everything that's in here and just is on pages, and then I'll give it to the world. I have tried convincing myself. I was like, no books, nobody even reads books anymore. Nobody reads books anymore. Nobody wants to go through the time. It's all short form. It's all. And I went through all everything that it is. I tried to convince myself out of it. No, it's the wrong thing, Andrew. You need to focus on scaling your business, and I am. But then I found dead times. I found dead times when I'm eating. I found dead times when I'm meditating. I found dead times when I'm about to fall asleep. I found dead times where my heart and soul were screaming things and I wanted to, so I just started writing, and within moments a book was formed. So that's what's going on. And we're happy with that, I think, and scared, because this is vulnerable. But my sell to you about this book for me was that in me learning to connect with my feelings, thoughts, etc., learning to love myself, like I write myself a letter every day of how I love myself and what, I'm my own teammate, that this is part of that journey. I can have money, I can have rig, I can have impact, I can have move the vibration of the planet. But if my heart still feels closed and I can't really, then really I'm not going to feel really good. And if I do want to move the planet, I need to be able to be vulnerable enough to completely move myself and release what's in my heart onto the world. Maybe this is a stepping stone. Maybe this is where it starts. How do you begin to write music or to express your pure heart? Maybe this is just another modality. And it's hard because I can't do everything. I know that. I can't write books and sing at the same time, but maybe I can. But I think that it's okay for this to happen now. Like, it's okay. It's okay for it to happen. So if it's okay for it to happen, I'm just gonna do it. And then I was like, wait, don't share this on YouTube. Don't share this to other people, because what if you stop writing it? What if it's too vulnerable and you don't want to share it? What if you can see that, I don't know, just a lot of what ifs. And then I took all of that and I said, great, but I still feel what I feel. And I think that's the turning point for me, that I can logically go, what if, and but you're still gonna feel what you feel. Like I said yesterday, if I feel love, if I feel what I feel, I can't escape what I feel. I can't logicalize it anymore. I feel what I feel. You feel what you feel. So if you feel what you feel and I feel what I feel, why are we pretending like we're not feeling it? Why are we hiding it? Why are we doing something weird with it? Here is how I feel. Here, my heart. And that's vulnerability. Here, we're worried that it's going to get squished, trampled on. Guess what? My heart has been squished, trampled on, and I still feel what I feel. So the courage, the strength, the power, the humility, the humbleness, the centeredness comes with, I feel what I feel, and I hope you receive it. And if you don't, I'll still feel what I feel, and I hope that one day you'll receive it. And even if you never receive it, I'll still feel what I feel, because I will always feel what I feel. And me being strong to the core of here is how I feel, and being able to express that powerfully, confidently, vulnerably, here it is, in all its muck, in all its glory, in all its greatness, it's all in its downfall, it's all in its insecurity, it's all in its pain, it's all in its anger, it's all in this despair. Whatever I feel is still what I feel. And this book is about me connecting to here I am, here is what I feel. And I can't share anything more about it because I've got to keep the creative process really, really tight and external to anybody being able to influence what I feel down onto paper. Bit of a different vibe from me today. It's good. That's good. I've still got this niggling feeling like, am I losing my mind? Or am I on the precipice of something? I don't know. But in the words of surrender, I'm just going to continue moving forward. Continue moving forward. Continue moving forward. I look up a little bit. I have my gaze forward. I'm open. My heart is on my sleeve. I know where I'm going, and I'm just taking the steps forward and experiencing all the feelings that are there. And now, if there's a painful feeling, I go, great. I've used to run away from this, so I'm going to still step forward and experience the pain. I'm still walking forward. You can hurt me, you can break me, you can not break me, you can disagree with me, you can everything. I know who I am, I know who I'm not, I know what I want to be, I know what I'm not yet, I know what I'm working towards, I know what my secrets are, I know what I know. And I also know that in the grand scheme of life, I know very, very little. I'd be lucky to know 0.00001% of life itself. Though I think what I have focused on in this tiny sliver of percentage of the stuff that I do know, I do think that that is the most important thing to focus on in life, because what I focus on is living. I don't know if I've said this before, but this ring, I don't wear jewelry, and I may in the future. I don't wear jewelry, but it spoke to me, and it reminds me that this is us. You know, this right here is us. We're just a skeleton. And when we're born, we know one thing. When we're born, we know that we will die. It's like you're born into this world of inevitable death. And what happens in between that is living. So I'm super curious on what it takes to have the best kind of living, the best experience from birth to death. So it reminds me to keep living and what that actually means. That's why I've gone from drugs to alcohol to experiences to things that I cannot name. That's why I have done everything that I have done. I've scaled the corporate world, I've scaled the sex work world, I've scaled the book world, I've scaled the social media world, I've scaled friends, I've scaled communities, I've scaled festivals, I've scaled events, I've scaled dark, dark places. It's all been in the search of not just for me, but what is the essence of life and what is living. And love is one, which is added yesterday, which is cool, but I'm exploring that more. But living is giving. If you've watched this far in the video, here's the secret. The highest form of happiness that you can ever experience in the world is giving. It's why people have families. to be able to give to their kids. It's why people have jobs of importance, to be able to be important, to give to other people. The highest form of happiness and why we do everything is to give. Why, when you get into a big sum of money, you like to give. When you buy an expensive car, you want to take somebody in it to give. Yeah, it might be self-serving. Giving is the answer. The answer for pure happiness and joy is if you're giving all the time, you will be the happiest person on the planet. And I've been interested for the last 6 to 7 years, I'd say now, fully on what it takes to give at the highest level possible. And that's where we landed on music. But also I wanted to sing when I was really, really young, and I was just a fat kid that would never be cool enough for that. I was 34 years now. And I guess I'm getting cool enough to do that now. I hope you're well. I love you. Have a good day. Peace.